Hello PlayStation fans! We love games that start off with a bang. And obviously, we also love retro PlayStation. So here are our favourite openings from PS1 and PS2 games. Like Lucas, we know the intro to GTA Vice City off by heart. I poked my head out of the gutter for one freaking second and fate shovels shit in my face. I have heard that probably a billion times. Dylan replied, "As soon as you mentioned fate shoveling shit, I instantly knew it was Vice City." Nothing gets us as pumped up to race than some leaves being blown along a road. Carlos agrees. The Gran Turismo opening still gives me chills. The leaves, the stands, the asphalt, the truck unloading a car, the atmosphere of a racetrack pumped with the Chemical Brothers version of Everything Must Go. Unbeatable. Simon also has fond memories. I remember watching the intro in 1997 and couldn't believe how realistic the cars looked. Considering that this is what cars normally looked like on the PS1, we understand why Simon's mind was blown. We saw Andrew's suggestion first in 1997, then as a tech demo for the PS3 back in 2005, and then in the 2020 remake. Final Fantasy VII. The music is still iconic to this day, and it is still one of my favourite games of all time. If you were like us, then you'd see this scene time and time again as you repeatedly renamed Cloud. That's a cool name we've heard from somewhere. I'm sure we won't regret that. Our personal favourite is up next. This is, of course, the Omaha Beach assault from Medal of Honor Frontline, heavily inspired, of course, by the film Saving Private Ryan. I was fully expecting one of those dull tutorial missions, whether you're at a boot camp or something being told what to do by a drill sergeant. When it opens and you're heading towards the beaches with chaos all around you, I was actually scared. I didn't think gaming could reach that level of shock and awe. This level was appropriately called Your Finest Hour. Next up, we have Finest Hour, the game. Released 2 years after Frontline, Call of Duty Finest Hour also throws you into a World War II battle. This time it was the Russians' assault on Stalingrad, heavily inspired by the film Enemy at the Gates.
When the one with the rifle gets killed, the one who is following picks up the rifle and shoots. The enemy up into the unremitting battle.
Thomas remembers the opening scene when entering Stalingrad. Cowards and traitors will be shot. Do not count days, do not count miles, count only the number of Germans you have killed. Spine tingling, hair standing on end, just pure epic.
Kill the German! This is your mother's prayer! Kill the German! This is the cry of your Russian earth!
Cheryl? Is that Cheryl?
Remember chasing your daughter through a misty ghost town? John loved it. The original Silent Hills opening, where Harry Mason is attacked in the alleyway after discovering the crucified body, scared me to no end. The only game I've ever played that caused me to actually scream out loud.
What's going on here?
Was that John screaming upstairs? Yeah, he's just got a new PS1 game. Whenever we meet anybody called Susan, we immediately cast our minds to this.
Zeus!
Nicholas says, has to be the Getaway. Watching the protagonist's wife get killed and kid abducted in the first cutscene, and then straight into a car chase through the streets of London. Of course, the Getaway's opening is one that sticks with you, as Adam here remembers. The initial cutscene was so intense, and the gameplay that followed was just as good. It's just so tragic that all Susie had to do to recover from her gunshot wound was to just lean against a wall.
Coming for you, Amon.
And finally, what self-respecting retro PlayStation channel would we be if we didn't mention the opening of Final Fantasy VIII? Amazing score, sets up the main characters, establishes the villains, and just got you hyped to play the game. That opening was something else. Lots of people such as Nathan agreed. I remember playing the demo over and over again just to rewatch the opening scene. Say what you want about the story and the gameplay, you can't deny that this opening is still among the best ever. I am so pumped up! What were your favourite openings of PS1 and PS2 games? Let us know in the comments below. And thanks for watching.
For more videos like this, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell to make sure you don't miss any videos in the future. Cheers!